Take 7.
Take 10.
There we go. That was good. Right back into it.
Okay.
Well, awesome. So, you guys are continuing to work in the music field. That's awesome.
The field of music.
Yep. Brian's still with the Mogollon.
If you build it, they will come.
That's right.
George isn't with the Mogollon anymore. George is all over the damn place.
I'm everywhere you want to be. I'm like
You're like Visa?
I'm like Visa. I play with Harry, and I play with all these other guys, and I'm like a musical whore.
George is a very busy fella.
Busy feller.
With his campfire guitar.
Doing a lot of acoustic stuff, right, too?
Yes. More than the only time I play the Telecaster anymore is with Harry Luge.
Oh, really? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and it's like really weird because it's like, ooh, it's so easy to play. Hey.
Telecaster.
Yeah, the electric guitars are a lot easier than playing the campfire guitars.
A little easier.
I like how you call the acoustic of campfire guitar.
Well, that's what when I grew up, and when I was a kid, all my relatives would go to have the family reunion, and they would all sit around, all my great uncles and everybody. They'd play the acoustic guitars around the fire, and they would have a big fight.
Drink lots of whiskey.
Right.
and then have a big fight.
And avoid trains.
And then pound each other.
Pound each other now?
Oh, yeah, man. You're playing it wrong. No, you don't know. You're doing
that kind of pounding.
And they would fight. And actually,
I didn't realize how hillbilly we were here. That's all.
And then one day they decided to have, they had the family meeting. They said okay that we had the new thing, no drinking at the family meeting, and so they decided to have that and no drinking before that, and so that way that people wouldn't pound each other.
Drinking was after.
Drinking was after the family meeting.
He watches a lot of YouTube.
And the YouTubes.
Yeah. He does.
I'm not the only one at this table that does. Donny Grubb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You youngsters are all YouTubers.
You youngsters.
I recently, George, started watching YouTube.
Yes.
And I find it quite interesting.
It is interesting.
I have not watched YouTube. I'm like so boring because I watch Jeopardy and History Channel.
The History Channel doesn't even show history anymore, though. That's a bummer.
That's true. But they do have the one cool about Count's Customs when they make the cool hot rods.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of cool.
History Channel doesn't show history, right? It's like...
I just got done saying that.
He just said that, Brian.
I realized he said that. What I was saying was, is it all like fictional shows now?
Now it's just all, what do they call it, reality TV? See, you see more like history documentaries on YouTube. That's why I like YouTube.
Yeah, but it's like the Wikipedia of the History Channel.
Sometimes you get like the actual like old school History Channel like videos that somebody illegally uploaded on there,
Yeah.
But see, my problem is I'm not literate as far as like figuring stuff like that out.
Yeah.
I'm not the computer guy. I can't figure out if I have an amplifier and it comes with a book. Right? And then I go, ooh.
Good golly.
And I go, boom. And I go, start turning. That's what that, and it says these weird words like ambient sound, which is like the room, which like we don't know what the word they use is different than it's, And then I just turn this up and down. And I go, oh, that's that. And then
It's called reverb.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like this is like a battle that you guys have like had.
It's guitar players.
We
I want an amplifier I can turn up and turn down and have like a bass, mid, treble. That's all I want. And you don't even need presence.
I don't even know what that's for.
Right.
Every time I see that, I turn it all the way down.
Right, I just
because we have Telecasters because we don't need presence because they're like very present.
Turn all the treble down too.
Yes.
So I'm playing with George.
Yeah.
In 1998.
Okay.
With the Boot Hiller Band.
I hate these stories.
But it's not called the Boot Hiller Band anymore. It's called the Haywire Band.
Haywire Band, yes.
And I'm on stage and I'm playing, and George's amp is so fucking loud. Oh, sorry. It's George's.
So darn.
Let me start again.
So darn loud.
George's amp is so loud. I looked at George on stage and I said, dude, turn your amp down. Everybody in the band goes, like, you just told George to turn his amp down.
That happened a lot here.
Hey, you're in so much trouble. You're going to go into timeout, Brian Cuban. And I look at George, and George looks at me like, and just keeps playing.
Well, playing here.
I've seen that look.
Playing with Donny. Okay, so Dwayne and all the guys come in. Here they played a gig. You guys all played a gig out here somewhere. And I was playing with Donny, and so Dwayne asked Donny, "How did you get George to turn down?" Dwayne asked Donny that. How did you get George to turn down? And he's like, "Because I threatened him with bodily violence." I don't know. I don't know what he said to him.
I don't know.
We had a heart to heart.
It sounded good, I'm just saying. I just play like a thing,
It is tough.
I forgot George.
You want to hear yourself.
I forgot Dwayne said that. How'd you get George to turn down? I don't know. I asked him to turn down.
I just answered down.
Right, I only played with him for like 30 years. How'd you get to do it in like a month?
Oh my gosh.
Man. Yeah.
But no, I when I said that to George looked at me and goes,
Just looked at you and went back to his old jolly way.
and
there.
honestly, I don't even know if he turned down.
Yeah, but also I had shot glasses all across the back of the amp.
No, I think that night we had a connection. We did.
I think so. Yeah, I do too.
And then he was like, "This guy, he's kind of crazy."
We grew a little bit.
That bass player, he's kind of nuts.
Because
Yeah,
he's bald.
I think so.
He's got no hair.
Back then, I had hair.
He had hair.
No,
Did he?
I didn't know. No, that was pre. That was
He had like, what's his name? Studio. What was that guy? He had
Like
that guy.
Phil Collins?
Phil Collins hair. He had Phil Collins hair. He had that little do like right on the front. He had that. And that was
Just say the word, studio.
I saw
in the air tonight.
It could be true.
I saw a picture of him recently. He had hair like down to here.
No, Brian had beautiful hair at one point.
I had golden locks.
Yes. I think you should just grow the Captain Picard out one of these days. I just want to see what it looks like.
Well, with
The
that new
Captain Picard.
with that new Picard show coming
Yeah.
on CBS, I'm definitely
I think you
thinking
should
about
rock
going
it
all
anyway.
I like it.
Jean-Luc.
I think you could do it, dude.
Yes, you could.
I think you should rock it. Do the job. My brother does that. I always give him. Do you know who Dave Attell is, the comedian?
Totally.
Yeah, my brother, like every time he still does it now. Like at one point he was bicking his head, kind of like you did, or do
Horseshoe head.
currently. Yeah, but Blake's totally rocking that. And every time I saw him, I'd always go meh, 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 like the theme song music from his show. My brother would just get so pissed off at me, but it's what he looked like.